Welcome student in the third session of mathematics. I discussed up to question number 5 of exercise 1b in the previous session. Today I continue with the remaining questions of exercise 1b. I start with question number 6. Before I start with question number 6, I would like to discuss these two questions with you. How to write the expression. Actually, the aim of discussing this question is to how to write the expression. Subtract 3 from 5. So, how we are going to write? 5 minus 3. From 5, we have to subtract 3. So, first we write the from part and then we write the subtract part with the sign of minus. We come to the next part. Subtract 8 from 2. After the word from, what we have? 2. So first we are going to write 2. Then subtract, that means minus, and what we are going to subtract? 8. So I write 8. So remember, what if we are going to write the expression? First you write the number which is after the word from. Then we write the number which is after the word subtract. Got it? Now we come to question number 6. These two words to just explain the expression, the way of writing the expression. I come to question number 6 now. Subtract the sum of minus 137 and minus 43 from the sum of minus 103 and 27. So firstly we write the expression. How we write? Firstly we write the expression which is the number which is written after the word from. So after from, what we have? Sum of minus 103 and 27. So minus 103 sum means we are finding the sum of these two numbers from. These are the two numbers after the word from. Then we have to subtract. What we are going to subtract? Sum of minus 137 and minus 43. This way we write the expression and then we solve it. First we solve this bracket. What we will get here? 107 minus 27. 13 minus 7 will give you 6. 9 left. 9 minus 2 will give you 7. We always keep the sign of the greater number. So I write the greater number here. That is negative sign. So I write the sign of the greater number, that is minus sign. I write it here. Then minus sign. As both the numbers have the like sign, so we add them. 7 and 3 will become 10. 3 and 4 will become 7 and carry of 1. That becomes 8 and 9. Minus 76. Now we open the bracket, and before this bracket we have negative sign, so sign gets changed. This minus will become plus 180. Now minus 76 and 180 will give you 104. And which number has a greater sign? As 180 is a greater number, it has positive sign, so I write positive sign. Okay student, this is the way we solve the question. Or this is one of the way of writing. Or if you are finding difficulty, you want to do in parts, then instead of writing this way, you can do it in parts also. How we are going to do in parts? Let's see. First we will find both the sums separately. Sum of minus 137 and minus 43. So you write minus 137 plus minus 43. So you get minus 137 plus minus. This will give you minus 180. Then another sum, minus 103 plus 27. We add, this is plus and this is minus, so the numbers get subtracted. Plus minus will give you minus. We need to subtract the number. So we subtract 13 minus 7 will give you 6. 9 minus 2 will give you 7. Sign of the greater number, that is minus. Now we write the expression. Subtract the sum of this from the, after the word from which sum is there, the sum of these two numbers. So we write the expression minus 76 minus what we are going to subtract, the sum of these two numbers, minus 137 and minus 144, that is minus 180. Now we solve it. Minus minus will become plus and the answer will become 104. Now it's your choice. You want to write directly the expression and then solve it, or you want to find the sum separately and then write the expression and solve it. Choice is yours. You can do any one of the way, either of the ways you want to do. Then we come to exercise 6b, question number 7. It is of exactly the same type. You can do it of your own. Then I discuss question number 8 with you. In question number 8, what they are saying, the sum of two integers is minus 43 and one of them is minus 127. Find the other. Question number 8. Let the other integer be x. And now write this expression. The sum of two integers is 43. One of the integer is minus 27. Other integer will let x, and the sum of the two integers is 43. This way we convert the given statement to a mathematical expression. Now we are looking for the other integer, that means we are looking for the value of x. So I remove the bracket. Now we are looking for the value of x, so we transpose minus 27 to the right side, and transposing minus sign will convert to positive. So what will get the value of x? 43 plus 27. So x is equal to so what is the value of x? The value of x is 70. That means the another integer is 70. Question number 9. We need to write the successor. Successor means the next number. So I hope you can write the successor very well. The successor of 30 is 31. Now the problem comes when we write the successor of a negative integer. The successor of minus 70 is then one number before, that is minus 69. It goes reverse in the negative numbers. The successor of minus 206 will become minus 205. This way you can write the successor. The predecessor, that means one number before, number before 60 is 59. The one number before minus 351 is 3 minus 352. So hope you can write the successor and predecessor of all the numbers. So this way we complete the exercise 1b. I proceed to exercise 1c. 1c is based on the multiplication of integers. How to solve or how to find the product of integers, I'll say to you. Let's see what are the rules for the multiplication. See, firstly we put sign. How to put sign? If negative sign is even times, then we put plus sign. Negative sign is odd times, then we put minus sign. Then firstly we put the sign, then secondly we multiply constants, and if we have variables also, then in the next we will multiply variables. So this way we multiply. Firstly we put the sign, then we multiply the constant, and then we multiply the variables. How to put the sign? If negative sign is even times, we are not bothered for the positive sign, we just count how many times negative sign has come. If negative sign has come even times, we put plus sign. If we have negative sign odd times, we put minus sign. I'll discuss more when we solve the questions. Hope you have understood. We have the three rules for the multiplication. Okay. We come to exercise 1C. Exercise 1C, they are saying find the product. Student, I'll discuss only question number 1 and 2 today of exercise 1C. So complete the remaining questions of 1B and the first 2 questions of 1C. Question number 1, it's too easy, you can do it very easily. Find the product. Don't forget to write the question line when you are solving in your copy. Find the product. I do. Question number 1 has 9 parts. I do question number 1 5th part for you. It is written 20 into minus 10. I told you firstly we put the sign, and we put the sign. How we put the sign? We just look at how many times negative sign has come. So how many times negative sign is there? Only 1. 1 is odd, so sign is going to become minus. Now the second step is we multiply the constant. So 20 into 10 will give you 200. This way we write the answer. I discuss the next part of it. Minus 12 into minus 15. See, firstly we put the sign. For putting the sign, we just count how many times negative sign has come. So we see negative time is how many times? 2 times. So 2 is an even number. So sign is going to become positive. We do not write positive sign. None of the sign is written and it is positive. For you, for explaining you, I am just writing positive sign. I'll remove it now. Then 12 into 15. 12, 15, 12 is, we multiply 12 with 15, 15 into 12, that will become 180. So what is the answer? Plus 180. We do not write plus 180. Actually the answer is 180. No sign is there. Then what is the sign? Plus. Do not write the plus sign. Just leave the answer 180. Got it, children? You can. I discuss one more part for you. That is the 9th part. Minus 9 into 0. See, for I told you first we put the sign, So it is minor. We count how many times negative sign is there. It is one time, it is odd time, so we go and write minus. But when we multiply any number with 0, we write 0. 0 is neither positive nor negative. So 0 has no sign, we write only the answer 0. Got it, children? This way you are going to do all the remaining bits of question number 1. Question number 2, again we have the same, find the product. Question number 2, I do the second bit for you. It is minus 10 into minus 5 in curly bracket, and then we have 6. So firstly we solve the bracket firstly. Minus 5 and minus 10, how many times negative sign is there? Even time, so sign is going to become plus. We do not write plus sign, it is understood. 10 5s is 50. We write the answer 50. Then into 6. Now both the integers have positive sign, so the sign is going to become positive only. We do not write positive sign, we just leave the sign. So 50 into 6 times will give you 5 6 is 30, and one more 0, 300 is the answer. Got it, children? Then I do the fourth bit for you. It is minus 8 into minus 5 into minus 3. Firstly we solve the curly bracket. We write the small round bracket as it is. Minus 5 into minus 3. Negative sign is 2 times, that is even. Sign is becoming positive. We skip writing positive sign. 5 3s is 15. I write 15. Now 8 is, now we are multiplying minus 8 with plus 15. So this is minus, this is plus. Negative sign is 1 time, that is odd sign. Sign is going to become minus. 15 8s is 8 5s is 40. 15 8s is 120. This way we write the answer. Got it, children? So you'll do yes in remaining questions of exercise 1B, that is question number 6 to 10 in your fair copy, and then question number 1C, question number 1, exercise 1C, question number 1 and 2 you are going to do in your fair copy in the today's session. You will complete as assignment. And now I'll share one more video related with the properties of multiplication of integers. It's an animated video. Just go through the video. You'll come to revise the closure property, associative property, commutative property, and the distributive property also. Thank you, student. That's end for the session. Complete the assigned work. Be safe and keep studying.